Welcome travel enthusiast to Scenic Explorer. Ever wanted to see the Netherlands with its quaint windmills, vibrant tulip fields, and ancient cities? Travelers do, yet they frequently get stuck attempting to arrange the ideal vacation. You don't have to figure things out on your own, which is fantastic news. We'll see the top locations in this great nation. Amsterdam. The Netherlands' main city, Amsterdam, is a must-visit location with a fascinating history and lively culture. The city has even more canals than Venice, with over 100 miles of them. So taking a boat tour of the city is a genuinely unique experience. Amsterdam's multitude of museums is just another fascinating feature of the city. The city is home to the world's highest density of museums per square meter, including the well-known Rijksmuseum and Van Gogh Museum. Everyone will find something to like, regardless of their interest in art or history. With almost 4 times as many bikes as automobiles, Amsterdam is a cyclist's dream come true, with roughly 880,000 of them. 2 wheels are the finest way to tour the city and take in the sights and culture of the area. Don't miss Bloemenmarkt, the only floating flower market in the world, established in 1862. This market offers an array of vibrant flowers and is a terrific spot to find one-of-a-kind souvenirs. The city's rich architectural legacy is further demonstrated by the more than 7,000 certified historic buildings that call it home. Amsterdam's streets transport one to a bygone era, thanks to the magnificently restored structures that can be found everywhere. Amsterdam is home to people of 180 different nationalities, making it one of the most multicultural cities in the world. The food, festivals, and lively neighborhoods all showcase the city's variety. Not to be overlooked is the fascinating tale of tulip mania in the 17th century, when the bulbs were so expensive they were exchanged for money. Amsterdam is a very interesting destination to visit because of its numerous distinct stores, of which this fascinating historical period is just one. Zaanse Schans. Zaanse Schans, a charming village that seems to be a step back in time, is the next stop on our tour. The well-preserved antique windmills in this quaint neighborhood are well known for their industrial uses, including oil production, sawing wood, and grinding spices. The hamlet itself is essentially a living, breathing example of the rich cultural legacy of the nation, complete with typical Dutch homes, farms, and workshops. The clog workshop, where you can observe the handmade creation of traditional Dutch wooden clogs, is one of the attraction's highlights. Don't miss the authentic cheese farm, where you may taste some delectable Dutch cheeses and learn about the process of manufacturing cheese. Photographers love Zaanse Schans because of its picturesque views of the Zaane River, verdant meadows, and quaint windmills. This region is a representation of the historic Zaane district, which in the 17th century was among the world's earliest industrial centers. To discover more about building classic Dutch boats, you may also pay a visit to the old shipyard. Last but not least, make sure to visit the Bakery Museum, where you can sample some freshly prepared pastries and learn how classic Dutch breads and pastries were made. Gardens, Keukenhof. Our next destination is the breathtaking Keukenhof Gardens, which spans over 79 acres and is the largest flower garden in the world. With over 7 million flower bulbs planted annually, including tulips, hyacinths, daffodils, and more, this breathtaking garden is a flowery haven. Keukenhof's history begins in the 15th century, when it was used as a vegetable and herb garden for a nearby castle. Keukenhof is a seasonal extravaganza that draws over 1.5 million tourists annually from all over the world. It is only open for a few weeks each spring, usually from late March until mid-May. The design and arrangement of the floral displays are influenced by the annual theme of the gardens. Keukenhof is known for its tulips, but it also has a large assortment of other flowers, such as roses, lilies, and orchids. Visitors will find a peaceful and picturesque setting thanks to the garden's design, which includes winding walkways, water features, and themed gardens. Throughout its open season, Keukenhof also holds a number of flower displays and events that feature floral arrangements and works of horticultural art. The gardens are committed to sustainability, to preserve their beauty. Eco-friendly planting practices and organic bulbs are used. A magnificent celebration of the splendor of nature, Keukenhof Gardens is a must-see for visitors to the Netherlands in the spring. Our next stop is The Hague, home of the royal family and the governments of the country. The Hague, also referred to as the International City of Peace and Justice, is the location of numerous international tribunals, such as the International Criminal Court and the International Court of Justice. The International Court of Justice is housed in the magnificent Peace Palace, one of the city's most well-known buildings. One of the three official palaces of the Dutch royal family, the Noordeinde Palace, is also located in The Hague. The Hague has a stunning coastline that is home to the well-liked Scheveningen Beach, which is well known for its pier, promenade, and exciting beachside activities. The Maurits Schuys, home to masterworks, like Vermeer's Girl with a Pearl Earring, and the Rijksmuseum, are just two of the city's many cultural attractions. The Hobbijberg, a charming pond in the city center, is next to the Binnenhof, the ancient building housing the Dutch Parliament. The Hague is a major hub for diplomacy, housing a large number of embassies and international organizations. In addition, the city has a large number of parks and green areas, including the Klingendale Estate, which has a lovely Japanese garden, and the Haagse Bos, the North Sea Jazz Festival, and the Tong Tong Fair, the biggest Eurasian festival globally, are only two of the cultural events and festivals that make The Hague famous. Delft. Let's now take a tour of the quaint city of Delft, which is well known for its famous blue and white pottery, also referred to as Delftware or Delft blue. Since the 17th century, Delft has been known for producing this magnificent pottery, which is still a vital component of the city's cultural legacy. Similar to Amsterdam, Delft has charming canals all over it, which adds to its allure. It is also the birthplace of the well-known painter Johannes Vermeer, whose picturesque surroundings served as inspiration for many of his well-known pieces, including Girl with a Pearl Earring. The Nieuwe Kerk, which holds the royal family's burial vaults, is one of Delft's most notable landmarks. You may get breathtaking city views by scaling the tower of the church. The Oude Kerk, or Old Church, is another significant historical and architectural landmark that is well known for its leaning. The esteemed Delft University of Technology, one of the best engineering schools in the world, is also located in Delft. The Royal Delft Experience provides an opportunity to learn about the history and artistry of Delftware through demonstrations and a museum for people interested in the city's well-known pottery. Encircled by landmark structures, including as the City Hall, the city's main market square, Markt, is among the biggest in all of Europe. The Prinsenhof Museum, located in a former abbey and once home to William of Orange, the founder of the Dutch nation, is another noteworthy location. Similar to a large portion of the Netherlands, Delft welcomes visitors on bicycles and offers a variety of bike lanes and rental choices. Cycling through Delft is a wonderful way to take in its beautiful beauty and historical charm. Rotterdam. Our next stop is the energetic city of Rotterdam, which is also the location of Europe's largest harbor, the Harbor of Rotterdam. It was formerly the busiest port in the world and is now an important center for global trade. The Cube Houses, the Erasmus Bridge, and the Markthal are just a few of the famous modern buildings that define Rotterdam's skyline, one of the most modern cities in the Netherlands. The city was severely damaged during World War II and rebuilt with an emphasis on creative and modern architecture. Over 170 different nationalities make up Rotterdam's diverse population, which contributes to the city's lively and eclectic environment. Visit the Maritime Museum for an intriguing glimpse into the history of the city's seafaring community. Diergaard de Vliesdorf, one of the most well-known and historic zoos in the Netherlands, is another must-see. The International Film Festival Rotterdam and the North Sea Jazz Festival are two of the city's well-known yearly events that draw tourists from all over the world. The city also has a striking collection of sculptures and public artworks that transform it into an outdoor museum. Take in the breathtaking sweeping views of the harbor and city from the 185-meter-tall Euromast observation tower. Despite being an urban area, Rotterdam has a lot of parks and green areas, like the Kralingzee-Bos and Het Park close to the Euromast, which offer peaceful places to unwind. Leiden. Let's now explore the quaint town of Leiden, which is home to Leiden Institution, the oldest institution in the Netherlands, which William of Orange founded in 1575. This esteemed establishment boasts an extensive past and has served as a hub for education for generations. Rembrandt van Rijn, a well-known painter, was born in Leiden in 1606 as well. Numerous landmarks and museums honoring his life and contributions are part of the city's celebration of his legacy. The Hortus Botanicus Leiden, one of the oldest botanical gardens in the world, which was established in 1590, is another noteworthy location. Like Amsterdam, the city is crisscrossed by a stunning system of canals that are navigable on foot or by boat. One important aspect of Leiden's history is that it was the Pilgrim Fathers' residence for 11 years before to their journey to America. The Rijksmuseum van Oud-Heden and the Museum Boer Haarlem are two of the major museums in Leiden. The world's oldest university observatory was founded in 1633 and is called the Leiden Observatory. Numerous historically significant structures may be found in Leiden, including the medieval Burcht van Leiden, a fortification from the 12th century that provides sweeping views of the city, and the Gothic-style Hooglandskerk. Utrecht, the dynamic city of Utrecht, renowned for its extensive history and energetic environment, is our next stop. At 112 meters, the Dom Tower is the highest church tower in the Netherlands and one of the most recognizable sights in the city. Reaching the summit provides breathtaking city views. Utrecht is distinctive for its canals and wharves, where a large number of eateries, boutiques, and cafes are situated directly at the water's edge, offering a quaint and comfortable atmosphere. With a history extending back to the Roman era, the city has one of the oldest city cores in the Netherlands. Founded in 1636, Utrecht is a university city and home to Utrecht University, one of the most famous and oldest in the Netherlands. The city is renowned for its thriving music culture and regularly organizes a number of music events, such as the well-known Utrecht Early Music Festival. Numerous museums, including the Central Museum, the Railway Museum, and the Speelklok Museum, which has self-playing musical instruments, are part of Utrecht's vibrant cultural scene. Utrecht has many parks and green areas, such as Griff Park and the university's botanical gardens. Despite being an urban area, along with its well-preserved medieval architecture, the city is well known for its churches, homes, and city walls. Visit Kasteel de Heer, the most opulent and largest castle in the Netherlands, which is located just outside the city. Giethoorn. Let us now take a tour of the charming village of Giethoorn, which is sometimes referred to as the Venice of the North, because of its vast system of canals and the absence of roadways in the village center. Tranquil and distinct ambience, because most people get around by boat through its canals, on foot, or by bicycle. The village's quaint and attractive atmosphere is enhanced by the more than 150 wooden bridges that connect it. Many exquisitely kept thatched roof farmhouses in Giethoorn, some of which date back to the 18th century, offer a window into the area's rich past. Giethoorn is surrounded by breathtaking natural scenery and is situated in the De Weerriven National Park, one of the most significant wetlands in Europe. Whisper boats, which are electric-powered and almost silent, allow visitors to explore the canals while maintaining the peace and quiet of the community. Other popular water sports in Giethoorn include sailing, kayaking, and canoeing. Numerous museums, including the Museum Giethoorn, Oude Miniatures, display local history and contribute to the village's rich cultural legacy. Despite its tiny size, Giethoorn draws hundreds of thousands of tourists each year, drawn by its distinct charm and beautiful beauty. Hague. Finally, we arrive in Haarlem, a charming and ancient city that is close to Amsterdam. Haarlem is a must-see location in the Netherlands, renowned for its quaint alleys, extensive history, and lively culture. Commence your tour at the 1778 founded Taylor's Museum, showcasing an amazing collection of art, natural history, and scientific instruments. This museum is the oldest in the Netherlands. It's a location where curiosity and history meet, providing a stimulating experience for every guest. Proceed next to the Grote Kerk, which is another name for St. Bavo's Church. This magnificent Gothic church was built in the 14th century, and Mozart once played the Emilia organ within. The church is a real highlight of Haarlem because of its magnificent architecture and extensive history. See the Amsterdam's Poort, the lone surviving city gate of Haarlem's original 12, which were constructed in the 14th century. It is a spectacular landmark that you won't want to miss, providing a glimpse into Haarlem's medieval past. The Jordaan Brewery, located in a former church, is a must-see for beer enthusiasts. You may take in the distinctive ambience of this historic building while sampling a selection of regional specialty brews. Combining contemporary flavors with Haarlem's brewing heritage is a fascinating experience. The beautiful Spione River meanders through Haarlem, providing chances for boat cruises and beautiful scenery. It's difficult to top the tranquil and picturesque view of the city from the lake. The oldest public park in the Netherlands, Haarlemmerhout, is a haven for nature lovers. This verdant haven is ideal for a leisurely day out because it has strolling trails, a petting zoo, and a historic pavilion. The Adriaan windmill, which was first constructed in 1779 and later rebuilt, is one of Haarlem's most recognizable landmarks. This windmill provides historical and operational tours and exhibitions. It is a recognizable aspect of Dutch culture. Finally, the Christmas market in Haarlem is regarded as one of the best in the Netherlands. Don't miss it if you're ever there during the holiday season. The city is turned into a jolly paradise by the market, filled with quaint kiosks, sparkling lights, and a cozy holiday vibe. We are grateful that you could come along on this fascinating tour of the Netherlands, which takes you from the quaint canals of Amsterdam to the colorful tulip fields of Keukenhof and the ancient windmills of Kinderdijk. We really hope this inspires you to travel around this stunning nation. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share your favorite destination in the comments below, and subscribe to Scenic Explorer for more travel content. Until next time, keep exploring and safe travels.